Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, you are welcome, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos. So in this video we are going to be making a very easy and delicious egusi and okra soup, which I put together in one pot. So if you want to see how I make the soup, please keep on watching. So here are the ingredients I used to make the soup. Here I have 2 tablespoons of crayfish, 1 stock cube, a tablespoon of locust beans, which is iru, and then some aromats. I have 2 scotch bonnet peppers, half sliced onion, 2 cups of egusi seeds, about a handful of shrimps, some spinach, some okra which I have sliced into tiny pieces. Of course, I'm going to be using some palm oil, and my meat, I have some beef and 2 mackerels, and this is the stock from cooking the meat. So these are the ingredients I used. So before I start cooking the egusi, I like to first of all wash it with a clean water, and then after washing it, I will leave it in the sink so that the water can drain out. And while the egusi is sitting in the sink, I'm going to start slicing the okra. So how I like to slice my okra is, I like to slice some into a very tiny pieces, and then some are bigger than the other. So yeah, that's how I slice it. And then this is the egusi. I'm going to start frying it. So if you have watched my previous video on how to make egusi soup, you will know that this is my way. This is how I like to do it, and it gives it a smoky, that kind of smoky flavor. So yeah, if you have not tried this method, please make sure you try it. I'm very sure you're going to like the taste and the aroma. So this is the egusi. I'm going to blend it together with some crayfish, and please make sure you blend the egusi very well. So after blending the egusi, this is what you should get. So back to the main cooking. I added about 2 cooking spoons of the palm oil, and then I added the onion. Now I'm going to add the shrimps. Once I add, I stir, I add, I stir. So that is basically what I'm doing here. And this is the locust beans. So after adding the locust beans, I'm going to add the okra. And when I add the okra, I like to fry it for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then I take it off from the heat. So when you are frying the okra, make sure you don't leave it there because it is going to burn. So make sure you stand there and stir it, okay? So once I take the okra out from the heat, I add the liquid I got from cooking the meat into the pot. And then here is the egusi. I stir it with a little water and then add it to the pot. And I make sure I cook this for about 10 minutes. So after about 10 minutes, I add the meat and the mackerels, add the stock cube, the aromat, that's the nor powder, add the fried okra. Basically, add everything at this point. Stir it very well, but when you're stirring it, make sure you don't scatter the fish. So after stirring it, I added some water. So you need to add water depending on the consistency you want. If you want it thick, it's up to you. If you want it light, it's up to you. So after adding everything, test it, make sure that the seasoning is okay for you, and then cover the pot, allow it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then after 10 to 15 minutes or thereabout, add the spinach, cover the pot again, and let it simmer for more 5 minutes. So as you can see, I ended up adding more water just because the soup was very thick, so I added more water. So after about 5 more minutes, this is what your soup should look like. It's now ready to be served with any swallow of your choice. That is basically how I make my egusi and okra soup. As you can see, it is very simple and easy to put together. And this is what I got from one pot of soup. So yeah, I hope you like this video, and if you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.